morning, everybody. This is your weekly angel message for Monday, the 24th of December, 2018, Christmas Eve. And I have the most beautiful message for you from the Archangel Haniel. Archangel Haniel is the Archangel of peace. She brings peace of mind, grace, and trust. And you can work with her for divine feminine support and for any manifesting or releasing and healing that you're doing with the moon, because she is the Archangel of the moon. Now, she brings a really, really, I believe, lovely message to all of us to replace self-doubt with self-love and empowerment. And this, I have to say, is so timely off the back of, I had a beautiful group of women in yesterday for a manifesting workshop. And a lot of that was centered around empowerment and self-love. So it was no surprise that this little card came out today. And Archangel Haniel says, don't let self-doubt stop you. Listen to positive encouragement that is whispered to you. Be confident. Tune out negativity of the ego's self-doubt and stay in your power. You know, often I find that people that are on their path and they're doing something that is aligned with their purpose and their passion and they really love what they're doing, that sometimes that voice, that negative voice of the ego, which is the lower self, can chime in with all of the self-doubt and all of the negative talk to really try and dismantle you from staying on your path. And I also find that it's particularly sneaky, the ego, that it really likes to chime in with a whole barrage of negativity, especially when you're doing something or working on something that is really personal and aligned with something that you're very, very passionate about. All of that dialogue, who do you think you are? How do you think you're going to do this? You're never going to get there. Every single fear and doubt that you have, the ego will try and dismantle you. That little negative thought, especially when you are on the precipice of achieving something that you are really, really, really passionate about doing. And especially creative projects as well. If you're writing a book or you're working on something creatively, creative souls can really go into that negative self-torture and self-doubt and self-criticism. And that inner critic of the ego can really, really try and take you off your path and down the rabbit hole of negativity. Archangel Haniel brings you a very clear message to really notice when the ego is chiming in with negativity. All it is trying to do is distract you and disempower you. She's saying, flick the switch. When you get the negativity, acknowledge it's the ego and don't give it any energy and flick the switch over to positive. Think about what you would desire rather than what you're fearful of. Immediately flick the switch and don't give any energy or any thought to the negativity. This way you disempower your negativity and you refocus on the outcome that you desire rather than being motivated or dismantled off your path by the fear of the ego. So stay in your power, my friends. This is a really, really important message and such a lovely way to finish off a really, really big year for me. This has been such a wonderful, this is the first year that I have opened Soul Centered. This is my first Christmas here. This was a really big creative project for me, opening the Apothecary and Spa. It was a dream of mine and I couldn't have done it on my own. I have to give credit to my staff, to my family, and to all of my clients and everybody that follows us and supports us. And it really has been an amazing year. And this Soul-Centered is a place of solitude and connection, and it's a sanctuary for healing and spiritual well-being and spiritual care and nurturing. And we go into 2019 with this beautiful message from Haniel, because this was a creative project that I held the vision for and was able to bring in to support others in order to heal and transform and manifest. And I couldn't have done it without you. So I am so grateful and thank you so much for tuning in and visiting the store and experiencing the aromatherapy. It is deeply, deeply appreciated and I am very, very grateful. I wish you and your families the greatest amount of abundance and happiness and peace during the holiday period. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this creative project come into being, and for everything that you have done with giving and sharing your energy and being a part of this project. Merry Christmas and have a wonderful new year. And I will see you very live for your next angel reading just before New Year's Eve. Mwah! Blessings.